On a quiet, moonlit balcony, Appa looked down at his grandson, Anay. "Tonight," he said, "I am going to tell you a story about the strongest being in the entire world." That being was Hanuman. Born to Vayu, the god of the wind, he possessed an explosive, divine physical power from his very first breath. Even as an infant, his strength was terrifying. Looking up at the sky, he mistook the blazing sun for a glowing ripe mango. He leapt straight into the cosmos, ready to swallow it whole, proving a capacity to literally alter the heavens. "But Appa," Anay asked, "if he was that powerful, why didn't he just conquer the whole world?" Appa smiled. "Because, Anay, Hanuman chose something much harder than dominance. He chose service. This specific choice is exactly why he has been revered for centuries. Walk through ancient archaeological sites today, and you will see his image carved into stone, surviving the rise and fall of empires. Holding world-altering power while remaining entirely devoid of ego is the paradox of Hanuman, the quality that makes him mythology's ultimate symbol of devotion. We see this clearly when Hanuman first meets Lord Rama in the forest. Rather than boasting about his immense, sun-swallowing strength, Hanuman quietly pledges his entire life to serve Rama's righteous cause. The ultimate test of that pledge comes soon after. Rama's wife, Sita, has been kidnapped by the demon king Ravana. To rescue her, Rama's army must cross a massive, seemingly impassable ocean to reach the island of Lanka. With the army halted at the shore, Hanuman steps up. He expands his body to a colossal size and launches himself into the sky, soaring straight over the dark, churning waters, a terrifying physical feat that no ordinary being could survive. He successfully infiltrates Lanka and finds Sita, but is soon captured by Ravana's guards. Seeking to humiliate him, the demon king orders his men to wrap Hanuman's tail in cloth and set it on fire. But Hanuman turns the trap against them. He shrinks down, escapes his chains, and uses his burning tail to scorch the city of Lanka. Yet when he returns to the shore, he claims zero credit for the victory, attributing his success entirely to Rama's grace. True power is demonstrated not by crushing an enemy, but by remaining utterly humble and rejecting personal glory in the immediate aftermath of a massive victory. Later, during the fierce war in Lanka, disaster strikes. Rama's beloved brother, Lakshmana, is critically injured on the battlefield and lies dying. The army's medic gives Hanuman an impossible deadline. He must travel thousands of miles north to the Himalayas and bring back the rare, glowing Sanjeevani herb before the sun rises. Hanuman reaches the mountain peaks in record time, but looking down at the dense vegetation, he faces a massive problem. He cannot tell the Sanjeevani herb apart from the thousands of other glowing plants. Time is running out. Rather than returning empty-handed and failing his friend, Hanuman drives his hands into the earth and literally uproots the entire mountain peak, carrying it all the way back to the battlefield. "Did you hear that, Anay?" Appa asked. "He lifted a mountain." But Appa saw Anay's wide-eyed wonder and redirected it. Think of the weight he truly carried. That was the weight of a brother's life, a desperate, selfless love that drove him to move the earth itself. The Sanjeevani journey reveals that the highest use of power is serving others, rather than satisfying a personal ambition or a desire to show off. Eventually, the war ends. Rama, Sita, and Hanuman make their triumphant, peaceful return home to the golden-domed kingdom of Ayodhya. But even during the celebrations, a skeptic in the court questions Hanuman. They cannot understand why such a mighty, invincible warrior acts like a simple servant, harboring such intense devotion for Rama and Sita. Hanuman does not argue. Instead, he answers by physically tearing open his own chest. Inside, there is no beating muscle, only the glowing, divine images of Rama and Sita, residing permanently within his heart. Appa leaned in close. "You see, Anay, Leaping oceans and lifting mountains are the spectacular parts of his story, but they are really only the beginning. We find strength in the choices we make every day, speaking the truth, helping a neighbor in need, and staying humble when we are the most capable person in the room. Anay smiled, his eyes heavy with sleep. Jai Hanuman, Jai Shri Rama, he whispered. Jai Hanuman, Appa replied, as Anay drifted off to sleep under the soft moonlight. Hanuman's timeless legacy offers a defining lesson. The ultimate victory of light over darkness is won through the quiet triumph of character over ego.